Why do you feel emotionally numb? Not sad, not happy, not excited, just there. You wake up, you go through your day, you talk to people, you smile when you're supposed to. But inside, something feels muted, like the volume of your emotions has been turned down. If you've been feeling emotionally detached or empty lately, this isn't random, and it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. Emotional numbness is actually a psychological defense mechanism. Your brain's number one job is survival, not happiness, not fulfillment, survival. And when your emotions become overwhelming for too long, stress, heartbreak, anxiety, disappointment, burnout, your nervous system starts looking for a way to cope. If fighting doesn't work, if running away isn't possible, your brain chooses a third option. It shuts things down. This is often called the freeze response. Most people know about fight or flight, but freeze is just as powerful. Instead of reacting intensely, your system dulls everything. You stop feeling the highs, but you also stop feeling the lows. It's like your brain says, if emotions hurt, let's just feel less. And the scary part? It works. You feel less pain, but you also feel less joy, less excitement, less connection. Emotional numbness is what happens when your system has been overloaded for too long. Chronic stress plays a huge role in this. Constant pressure from work or school, relationship issues, financial stress, comparing yourself to everyone online, trying to be strong for everyone else. Your nervous system was never designed to stay activated 24/7. When it does, it gets exhausted. And exhaustion doesn't always look like crying or panic attacks. Sometimes it looks like emptiness. Sometimes it looks like not caring anymore. Another major reason for emotional numbness is unprocessed emotion. A lot of us were never taught how to deal with feelings properly. Maybe when you were younger, you were told to stop crying, or be strong, or don't be dramatic. So instead of learning how to feel safely, you learned how to suppress. The problem is, suppressed emotions don't disappear. They stack. They build quietly in the background. And when there are too many unresolved feelings sitting under the surface, your brain hits the emergency brake. It dims everything to protect you from overload. That numb, detached feeling, that's protection. And here's something most people don't realize. Emotionally numb people are often the ones who have handled too much for too long without enough support. You adapted. You coped. You survived. But survival mode is not meant to be permanent. The good news is this. Numbness isn't permanent either. Your brain is adaptable. It learned to shut things down. It can learn to open back up. But you don't force emotions back. You create safety so they can return. The first step is calming your nervous system. You can't reconnect emotionally while your body still feels under threat. Prioritize sleep. Reduce constant stimulation. Spend time outside. Move your body gently. Even something simple like walking in silence can begin resetting your system. When your body feels safer, emotions feel safer. Next, start small. Don't pressure yourself to suddenly feel everything. Instead, just check in with yourself once a day. Ask, what am I feeling right now? And if the answer is nothing, that's okay. Write it down anyway. Awareness is the beginning of reconnection. Sometimes emotions don't come back as big dramatic waves. They return quietly. Subtle irritation, slight excitement, a small moment of peace. Pay attention to those. Another powerful way to reconnect is through your body. Emotions live in physical sensations. Try cold water on your face, deep, slow breathing, stretching, listening to music that once meant something to you. You may notice small shifts, a tight chest, warmth, goosebumps. That's your system waking back up. And if you can, talk to a therapist, to a trusted friend. Even record yourself speaking your thoughts out loud. When emotions are expressed, they don't need to hide anymore. The most important thing to understand is this. Emotional numbness doesn't mean you're broken. It means you were overwhelmed. It means your brain chose protection over pain. But you deserve more than just protection. You deserve joy, connection, excitement, love, depth. If you've been feeling emotionally numb, take it as a sign that your system needs care, not criticism. You're not weak for feeling empty. You're healing in the only way your brain knew how. And slowly, with patience and safety, feeling will return. If this resonated with you, you're not alone. And I promise more people relate to this than they admit. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more emotional psychology videos that help you understand your mind and reconnect with yourself on a deeper level, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. I'll see you in the next video.